negative. The negative. All the negative. I keep seeing more and more videos of people being so negative. I saw one today where all they talked about was how negative it was and how horrible it is that they're losing friends. People don't respect them, that they're just not being taken seriously. These are the things that I talked about, where you don't need the negative. When I finally gave up all that baggage that I had a long time ago, but I brought it with me into the future. I finally let it go, got rid of it. I didn't need it anymore because all it was doing was holding me back. But then I found myself creating more baggage that I was going to be taking with me even further into the future. And so then finally I realized I get rid of the baggage. I get rid of all that negative, but then I create more. I don't know if that was consciously, subconsciously, I don't know. But now I get rid of the negative and I move on. You can't make negative. You can't make negative things an excuse to not move forward. Those negative things are things you need to let go of. You're losing friends. You're losing friends because you're different. It's a different you. Whether you're going through a spiritual awakening or you're just going through a great change in who you are, and you're maybe realizing things about life that you need to change about your life. These people who are negative in your life, the friends and so on, they don't get it. And you're still trying to hang on to those friendships and those people that have been in your life for so long. Does it make you sad? Yeah, it made me sad when I had to say goodbye to quite a few friends. But I'm so much better off now. You know, you're going to find yourself having less and less friends, and I've talked about that circle that we have. My circle kept getting smaller, and I am so glad it is. And it's still getting smaller because I don't need all of that negative. I don't even need the negative thoughts in my life. People are going to criticize you. Some will even just make fun of you because of how you're feeling and the changes that are happening in you. And if that makes you sad, make it so you're sad for them, not for you. I'm sad when I hear about people who don't understand, but I'm not going to force them to understand. I'm not going to go to them and sit them down and preach to them. I'm not going to do that. If they ask questions, I will gladly talk to them. And I do. But these negative people who don't get it, who don't understand, who want to just call you names or say, you know, you're crazy, you don't know what's going on, you know, I feel sad. And then I feel even more sad for those who are like me, who's going through this change. It has a spiritual awakening that they still hold on to that negative. You're making yourself miserable by holding on to that negative that you've got. And you're taking all of that negative that other people are throwing at you. I know that there are those who thrive on negativity. Maybe it's been a part of your life, all your life, where that's your thing. It's a part of you about the negative stuff. Try to get rid of that negative and you are going to be so much happier. We have to make big changes in our lives. And some of those changes are very hard to do. But we have to do it for our own sake, not anyone else's. If there was ever a time in your life that you need to be extremely selfish, now is the time. This is about you, not about anybody else. This is about you. You need to be strong. Get rid of the negative. I hope that you don't get lost in trying to save all of that stuff that you don't need. When you go through this spiritual awakening or a change in your life, in your spiritual life, however you perceive it to be. I said this in the last video, I believe, or a video or two ago, is about how this is about peeling away who you are now. And then you get down to who you really are. And then start building up again. And building you into that person who you truly are. But if all of that negative is still there, and you're still hanging on to that negative, you can't peel that away. It's hard. It just can't happen. And it's odd that, not odd, I think it's a part of my life now where I talk about this so much. Last night I was talking to my wife about it, and I told her I cannot believe how wonderful life is since I got rid of all of that negative. So peaceful, so quiet. I love life because I don't have all of that negative anymore. And when negative does come into my life, I deal with it and I move on. I don't put up big fights for anything. I don't even fight for anything. Meaning I don't want to get into this confrontations. I avoid it now. There's no need for it. There are people who want to do it. I don't. So I avoid it. Get rid of the negative. Get rid of the negative. I know it's hard, but you gotta do it. And for those that I've seen on these videos, I really, really hope that you finally see it does not matter what they think. I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care. You can call me crazy, call me a lunatic, whatever you want to say, it doesn't bother me. I know who I am now. I know where I'm at in life now. And there is nothing anyone can say that's going to change that. Because I'm happy with who this person is. And you need to start being happy with who you are. Get rid of the negative. You don't need it. I'll see you next time.